Swargapavargadataram Srishtisthiti Vinashakam Namami Shirsa Devam Kim. Today we will see the Uma Samhita of Shiva Purana. Conversation between Krishna and Upamanyu. Once Lord Krishna went to Kailash mountain to do penance with the desire of having a son. He found Maharshi Upamanyu engrossed in his meditation. He told Upamanyu about his desire and requested him to describe about the greatness of Lord Shiva. Upamanyu described about his own experience when he had divine glimpses of Lord Shiva who was meditating. Once I saw Shiva who was surrounded by all the deities. Lord Shiva was engrossed in his deep meditation. Shiva had in his possession all the divine weapons like trident, axe, noose, sudarshan, etc. Lord Vishnu and Brahma were also present there. I eulogized Lord Shiva, who became pleased with me. Lord Shiva wanted to bless me with a boon. I requested Lord Shiva to bless me with three things. 1. I should always remain his devotee. 2. To be able to know about the past, present, and future events. And 3. My family should never feel the scarcity of rice and milk. Lord Shiva not only blessed me with all these three things, but also to be able to see the Vaivasvata Kalpa. After completing his story, sage Upamanyu told Krishna he must worship Lord Shiva if he was desirous of a son, because Lord Shiva can be pleased quite easily. Srikrishna does penance. Srikrishna then proceeded to do his penance after getting initiated by Upamanyu with the mantra Om Namah Shivaya. He did a tremendous penance for 15 months by standing on his toe. In the 16th month, Lord Shiva and Parvati appeared before him after being pleased by his penance. Lord Shiva expressed his desire to bless Krishna. Krishna demanded 8 boons. 1. May his intelligence always remain inclined towards religiousness. 2. May he attain immortal fame. 3. May he has his abode in Shiva's proximity. 4. May his faith and devotion in Shiva be unswerving. 5. May he have 10 valiant sons. 6. May he be victorious against his enemies. 7. May all his enemies be destroyed. And 8. May he be dear to all the yogis. After receiving 8 boons from Lord Shiva, Krishna demanded 1 boon from Goddess Parvati. May he always be in the service of his parents and the Brahmins. Sri Krishna then went back to Upamanyu and narrated the whole story. At last, he returned to Dwarka. Classification of grave sins. Describing about the sins, Suta told the sages that altogether there were 12 types of sins committed by a man by his actions, thought, and speech. Out of them, having a desire for another person's wife, being desirous of another's wealth, having evil designs against other people, and drifting towards sinful path are considered to be sins committed by one's thoughts. The following sins are supposed to be committed by speech: telling lies, unpleasing talks, and backbiting. The following sins are committed by one's action: eating things which are not worth eating, indulging in violence and uncivilized activities, and taking others' wealth by improper means. Even among all these sins, some are considered to be graver, like criticizing the teacher, hermit, and parents, etc., stealing the property of a temple or a Brahmin. A person commits mahapap or grave sin if he indulges in any of the following: not having devotion towards one's preceptor, abandoning one's preceptor, sleeping on the preceptor's bed, drinking intoxicating drinks, having illicit relationship, taking back the wealth which has already been donated, earning wealth by employing improper means. A man who commits the following sins are considered to be the grave sinners: burning a cowshed, a forest, or a city, having illicit relationship, etc. The description of hell. Each living being has to taste the fruits of his karmas when his soul reaches the abode of Yama after his death. The soul of a virtuous man enters the hell from the northern side, whereas that of sinful man enters from the southern side. Yamanagri, the abode of Yama, is situated at a distance of 86,000 yojanas from the surface of the earth. The virtuous soul reaches there without any problem because of his virtuous deeds. On the contrary, the soul of a sinner reaches Yamanagri, tasting the fruits of his sins all along the way. Moreover, when the soul of a sinner reaches Yamanagri, it gets punished by the Yamadutas. The Lord of Death then gives the final judgment on the basis of each individual's sins. From the hell, the virtuous soul leaves for the heaven. There are many categories of hells all filled up with filth. Charity and its importance. Suta, while warning the sages, told people who engage themselves in virtuous deeds throughout their lives and who have been kind to others cross the terrifying path of the hell quite easily. A person who donates wooden sandals or an umbrella or bed or chairs reach the hell after taking adequate rest on the way. Making donations of gold or silver helps a man to attain heaven. A man who donated food grains enjoys all the pleasures of life because food grains sustain life. Even making donation of water is considered to be of supreme value because life cannot exist without it. A man who digs up wells and ponds for the benefit of people acquires great virtues. Planting trees, especially which gives fruits or flowers, are considered to give immeasurable virtues. Making donations of cow, land, knowledge, and such objects that can be weighed are considered. Making donations of gold, sesame, elephant, house, chariot, diamond, cow, whose color is pure white, and food grains are considered to be Mahadan. The donation should be made only to worthy people. Description of Netherworld and liberation from hell. The earth is balanced on the hood of Sheshnag. Lord Vishnu is the nurturer of this world. There are 7 more worlds beneath the earth, which are Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Rasatala, Tala, Talatala, and Patala. Each of these worlds is 10,000 yojanas in length and 20,000 yojanas deep. All these worlds are full of invaluable and priceless diamonds. The residents of each of these worlds enjoy all the luxuries and pleasures of life. The demons and the nagas reside in these worlds. Even farther than these 7 worlds is situated the hell, where the soul of the sinner goes to after the death. Some of the main names of hell are Raurav, Shukar, Rodh, Tal, Vaivasan, and Mahajvala, etc. The soul of a sinner goes to each of these hells according to the magnitude of his sins. A man should worship Lord Shiva and sing hymns in his praise to get liberated from his sins. In the next episode, we will see the remaining part of Uma Samhita. Om Namah Shivaya.